And a lot of people have been trying to shake off that winter cabin fever over the past week. So if you are looking for a reason to get out and get into the spirit of spring, even though it's cold outside, here is something to do for the entire family. How about a free concert? Joining me today is Gabriel Lefowitz, Artistic Director and Conductor of the Louisville Civic Orchestra. Gabriel, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, I can't think of a better way to get people kind of in the spring mood than to celebrate and go out and support this performance.
Absolutely. We have a wonderful performance tomorrow night, 7:30 at Bellarmine University's Cralle Theater. It's both a celebration of spring and also, I don't know about you, but for me, the past 2 years, the great outdoors and nature have been such a blessing in my life and such a comfort. And that's what this concert's about. It's about spring and celebrating the great outdoors. We have three wonderful works on the program, each of which is related to a musical celebration of nature, if you will.
You know, when the weather is like it's been the past couple of days, this completely puts us in the mood. And as you mentioned, family friendly and a great cultural opportunity for the city. Those that may not be familiar with what you all do, talk a little bit about the orchestra and the musicians that are involved.
Yeah, the Louisville Civic Orchestra is truly a civic institution. All we do is seek to musically entertain our city and bring wonderful concert experiences to audiences at zero cost. So all of our concerts, including tomorrow night, totally free. We want as many people, as diverse an audience as possible coming to our concerts. And so this is our third concert cycle already of this 21-22 season, which is amazing. A year ago, we couldn't have believed that we would be performing live for audiences in person, but things are feeling good. And yeah, we're just really excited about this concert tomorrow.
You know, and I always love hearing the stories of the musicians that make up the orchestra, just as if we are so happy and thrilled to go out and catch a performance. They must be so thrilled to be performing and showing off and be a part of this great group.
Totally. The other side of our mission is featuring local talent, and the musicians of this orchestra, there will be about 50 or 60 people on stage tomorrow night. Some are professional musicians, some are passionate kind of like hobbyists, some are teachers. We have people from all walks of life doing all kinds of things professionally, and we're all just brought together by our love of music, including tomorrow night. The big kind of feature piece, the reason the concert is called our Pastorale concert is because our kind of anchor work is Beethoven's magnificent Sixth Symphony, the Pastorale, which is always one of the first examples of music that tells a story from the Romantic era. And in the course of 5 movements, Beethoven describes things like a babbling brook, a joyous kind of outdoor celebration ruined by a thunderstorm with crashes of lightning and people running for cover. And then in the end, the sun comes out and this kind of like glorious celebration of nature in the end.
Is there a snowstorm in the middle of it too? That would be perfect for this week, Gabriel.
It would be for Louisville, right?
Right.
No, I mean, audiences might actually know this piece from the old Disney animated film Fantasia.
Yes.
There's a wonderful sequence that uses this music, which has kind of like, almost like Greek mythology, like centaurs and what do you call those goat people, kind of like frolicking around and riding rainbows and stuff like that. So this will be pretty familiar music to most audiences, and here you get to hear it in its full glorious form.
Hey, and before we go, who is your special guest conductor?
Yes, so I'm also the concertmaster of the Louisville Orchestra, and my dear colleague and friend who I've actually known since we were kids. We were in a youth orchestra together when we were like 9 years old up in Massachusetts. Nicholas Finch is guest conducting the first half of this program. Works about nature by Aaron Copland and celebrated African-American composer William Grant Still, his Wood Notes Symphony. So Nicholas Finch will be our guest conductor for the first half of this program. So highly encourage everyone to come out, hear some great music with some great musicians on stage. It's going to be a really wonderful, uplifting time celebrating nature.
All right. Gabriel, thank you so much. And once again, we will remind everybody that the Louisville Civic Orchestra's Pastoral Spring Concert is tomorrow night at Bellarmine University inside of Wyatt Hall, starting at 7:30. The concert is free, folks. It's free, family friendly, open to all ages. They do ask that you register for your tickets so they know how many people to expect there. All you have to do is go in advance to Lou Civic Orchestra's Facebook page.